Hello everybody, welcome to another video. This is Singles Focus Pickleball. My name is Taylor and today we're going to do a bag check here. We're just going to go through my bag, see all the different things that I like to keep with me for different tournaments and practice to make sure that I stay prepared. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to get right into it with the paddles. Now this is the Vulcan V730 Power. I've got a video over here that you can check out where I do a little review and talk about it more in depth. But I love this paddle. It's been great for me. I think it's really important to keep two paddles with you that are the same because you don't want to get into a gold medal match, have something happen, and then have to use somebody else's paddle or something that you're not ready for. So two paddles that are the same for competitive play. I think that's important. Next, we're going to go in. I want to make sure that you have, and what I keep with me all the time is extra grips. Now, I love this little Ziploc bag that Vulcan sent me because I'm able to organize my grips and keep them safe. I've got a little bit more of a grippy in the Max Trend, a little more tacky, and then I have the Max Cool grips here for when I'm really hot, sweaty, and I need a good absorbent grip. So we'll move that over to there. Next most important thing for me is to make sure that I have the right kind of pickleballs. Now I've got Durafast 40s in here to make sure that I'm ready for competitive play and that I'm practicing the way that I'm going to play the tournaments. So I've got 6 of those in here, and then I also have 2 Gamma Indoor photon balls for when I do get a chance to play indoors. I think it's important to keep a good indoor ball with you all the time. So those are important as well. When I get to the courts, I want to make sure that I have a way to warm up and play effectively as soon as I get out. So I want to make sure I'm warm so that I can get right into the practice. So something like a jump rope or a resistance band or something that can keep you warm. So next up, I've got a few things to help me with the sweat and the heat. I've got some sweatbands here, a towel, a hat, as well as a headband. I like to keep these things with me to keep the sweat out of my eyes so I can play the best. Hat on nice sunny days, I wear it a lot. And then on not as sunny days, I wear a headband. I really like those. I've worn that all the way since my tennis days. So different little sweatbands there. I think it's also really important to keep a few extra clothes with you on match days because you want to be able to switch your shirts in between matches, or maybe in the middle of a match if you've gotten really tired, really worn down, you need a little refresh, restart. So it's really important to keep extra clothes. On match days, I'll keep a couple extra shirts, some different socks, maybe even another pair of shorts, depending on how hot it is. So that's important to keep with you. Also, in between matches, I like to kick off my shoes and let them air out a little bit. So I keep some sandals with me just so that I can kick them off. I keep my socks on with these. I know that's kind of crazy, but on tournament days, I think it's really important to let it air out. These are really comfortable, good addition. In order to film my matches, I have to have things like these. So I've got a little action camera here with me, as well as this really adjustable clip. So here you see it's got this big clip on it that can clip onto fence posts or anything like that, and you can bend it around to make sure you get the best angle possible. Then I also have a little tripod here that can hook up to it. So if I'm doing some sort of vlog or something like that at a tournament, interview, something like that, or if I just want to set it up on a table and let it work that way, it's really important, I think. I like having both of these here and there. Here we've got a little first aid kit that I made myself. I didn't really want to go out and purchase like a pre-made thing to throw into the bag, and I had all of these things readily available to me. It's some icy hot ibuprofen. Those are really important to make sure that you're not getting too many aches and pains, that sort of thing. Band-aids, little alcohol, prep pads, all that just to help. This is even probably a little more than what most people need. I like to keep prepared, so there's some stuff in here. Also keep some water. It's really important that we stay hydrated throughout the day. These Nalgene bottles are great just because they're really durable. You can throw them around. They're not going to break too easily. I've never had an issue with this one. I've had this one for a few years and it's been great, so we can use that. Now in this front pocket here is something that not a lot of people use. It kind of changed my life whenever I read Brad Gilbert's Winning Ugly book. It really changed the way that I thought about preparation for a tournament, and that's where I get the idea for a lot of these things that are in my bag. But one major thing that he has here is this, and it's a journal that he keeps with him, and something that I picked up doing as well. But I have a Pickleball Journal here. This is a new one, so it's blank, and you can just see the way that I set it up. But I have an index page here, and I keep a pen with it. So what I do here is I write down all the players' names that I've played against, and I go in and I've numbered the pages down in the bottom right corner, and you can put by page number the player. So then you have these player outlook sheets or player index kind of things. So you have the player's name, where you met them, what kind of tournament it was, if it was singles or anything like that, and then the score line as well. And then from there it breaks down into strengths and weaknesses of the player, so things that you feel like you could exploit or that they were really good at. And then at the bottom here, just a little bit of space to say, what should I do next time I play this opponent? What's important for me to deal with? And on the back of the page, I have a general notes thing that just helps me to keep a little better track of what I thought was happening throughout the entire match. And this kind of thing really helps you to improve, because after a match, I think it's really important for you to reflect on what you've done, what they've done, and how you can better beat a player like this next time. Without looking at these things, you're never going to think about all of the options, because you're just going to be caught up in the moment of the game. So maybe this is a thought that you could have, or something that you could do to help improve your game some. So I keep that with me with a pen all the time. Very important. This is the Vulcan duffel bag here. It's got a nice little pocket on the front for my journal, my pen. I also keep some business cards in there just because it's nice to pass out. I love Vulcan. I love being an ambassador for the brand, so pass these out. It's got little 20% off cards on there. So once we get into the bag, there's a little pouch. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Little zippered pouch in here. This is where I keep my grips. I keep that little Ziploc grip. Big open space in the middle, and then a paddle compartment here on this side that you can't really see super well. But this has got a bungee cord, and you can slip your paddles down in there. There's this bungee cord. Paddles go into here. Main compartment for all your other stuff here, and then a zippered compartment on the inside there. So this is just a great duffel bag to keep all your stuff in. Thanks for watching this bag check. Really enjoyed showing all the different things that I like to keep with me. If you think there's anything that I missed, go down in the comments below. Let me know what you think, or things that you keep that maybe I should look into. Also, don't forget to go down and hit the subscribe button. Really enjoy making content like this, and go out and play some singles and improve that game today. Thanks.
We can make a wildfire get away.